It's primarily two things that are killing coal in the US. It's cheap natural gas, and increasingly it's cheap renewables, particularly wind and solar. And what's interesting about the lay of the land for coal in the US is the forces that are replacing coal differ a lot depending on where in the country you look at. So in the eastern seaboard, the southeast, the northeast, at least outside of New England, it's primarily still a story of gas displacing coal. But once you get out of the East Coast, it's a really different story. In the Midwest, in the West Coast, even in Texas, wind and solar have been much bigger drivers, and wind in particular has been a much bigger driver of decline in coal than increased gas generation. And so we've reached the point in the last few years where renewables are now a larger force for decarbonization in the power sector than natural gas. We've already closed on more than half our coal plants, and we're sort of reaching a point of diminishing returns to additional cheap gas. Whereas the price of renewables keeps falling year over year. And so we're going to have more and more pressure on coal plants from cheaper and cheaper renewables going forward.